Hi, everyone. I'm Cindy Cody from Remax here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge. I've been licensed and working with buyers and sellers and investors here for 38 years. The question I just got asked was, tell us, Cindy, about your business. That's a little bit of a mouthful, I think. Anyhow, I'm an entrepreneur like many of you out there. And when I first got into the business 38 years ago, I was a real estate agent. I was all excited to go help buyers and sellers, lots to learn, lots of hard hours and lots of mistakes and learning. And I grew over the years into a business owner, a true entrepreneur and business owner, and have built one of the top 50 teams in Canada. And I'm here to share today. Yeah, so along the journey, when I was a young mom and wanted to make a living and a life for my girls and our family on my own, I only had certain education and decided that I could make an income to the level of how hard I would work and tried to find an industry where it didn't need a whole lot of schooling to start up, but I knew I would put the effort in. Thus, I got my real estate license and worked very hard for the first third of my career, just by helping people buy and sell homes and learning. And then I took courses, entrepreneurial courses and coaching, and understood that I actually owned a business if I chose. Not just being a real estate agent, which I loved being, but you could also run a successful business and still help clientele. And I actually really gravitated to that and built a team. And along with that, obviously, there's lots of learning. I learned how to manage people. I learned how to grow a business. I learned a lot by trial and error. I learned a lot about myself. And I found many ways in taking time to grow the business itself that I can actually help the client better than if I work totally on my own, which I'm very happy about. So accomplishments over the years for me, I think I've built a good life for my family. We have a really super happy team that have good businesses running. I know the level of service we provide the clientele that hire us. And I'm at a nice point in my business now. I can choose which parts of the business I love, right? Because we have a full team. So when clients hire me and the team, we all have our own unique things that we love to do in the business the most or specialize in, and we can better help the client and we enjoy it as well. So that's fun. So speaking of, have there been challenges to the business? I think any entrepreneur, business owner, obviously that's a yes. And I think over the decades, the main thing I find in helping challenges is just really getting skilled in having a strong mind, right? Taking courses, reading, practicing. But if your mind is sharp, any challenge you can get through, get over, succeed at, delete from your business, right? Whatever it is. And then calmly you can go into what's working, what's not working. Sometimes you have to reach out to other entrepreneurs in the same industry, other successful entrepreneurs saying, hey, have you ever dealt with this before? Could you give me some advice? I'm part of many chat groups that we discuss issues. We discuss new programs, apps, situations, people, staff, all different things. And I think it's good to hear a number of answers and trial and error. Then you jump back in and try something new. And sometimes you succeed and sometimes you run into another little stumbling block. But I think if your heart's in the right place, you're out there to help people, number one, the rest, it'll all figure out. So the COVID conversation is interesting. So in real estate and running the business, it was pretty scary at the beginning, and our business basically shut down immediately, or pretty immediately. So everyone was scared. Everyone was fearful of going into homes. Homeowners did not want people in their homes. Legally, we had lots of documents we needed to have buyers and sellers sign. And obviously, we set up sanitation little stations in the homes that we had listed. So being an entrepreneur and self-employed and a self-employed team, business for self team, the income kind of did the same thing, right? So yeah, it was an interesting time. I'd say did it last like 6 months to 9 months? There's a rough edge around those months, but people really got back to, I still want to sell and I still want to buy, and we can put up with gloves or sanitizer. And then obviously we're totally back to normal now. Yeah, we don't have issues anymore. And I think the general public is used to washing their hands more and being cautious more. And yeah. So the question is, which do I prefer, kind of the older route 30 years ago of real estate or kind of what's available today? And there's no black and white answer there. I'd say many things were much harder back then because we didn't have electronics and programs and things to help us. We've become much more, many of us, experienced agents, much more like an advisor now, which I love. Access to homes is easier now because you don't have to pick up as many keys, etc. And the flow of what's available, what's sold, like coming on and off quickly, is interesting. And real estate is much different. The structures are the same, but purchasing homes and investing in real estate is much different. Prices are much different. Interest rates go up and down all the time. Some rules are different, especially around investors and investing. So I'd say there is no black or white. I'd say in today's standards, I think the industry tries to keep improving. Social media and different things around us don't ask real estate professionals, should we have this? Is this good for you? So sometimes, it's extra work for us. Sometimes there is a benefit to it, sometimes not. So I guess as a business owner, that's kind of decisions I have to make along the way. Like, are we putting our money where it's best for the client and for the business as well, right? Regarding growing the business, I think are a number of things. I'd say very early in my career, I hired an entrepreneurial coach. Okay, strategic coach, actually, is the company name, Dan Sullivan. And what this did for me was taught me how to be a true entrepreneur and how to build a business, not a real estate business, right? Because many businesses are the same. We have a product, we have clients, right? You care for them, So it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot how to be a better business owner for my clients. The other thing is I'm a huge relationship woman. I love one-on-one with people. I love speaking to groups. I love connection. I love being an advisor for my clients. Many of my clients are friends now, right? So relationships, in being an entrepreneur, you never can go wrong. I know the social media age now, many younger agents, they try to have real relationships on social media. And I think they do with some people, right? And I'm on social media as well. But I think it's a different relationship and it grows differently once you meet in person and once you start giving back to others. And not always just charity. It's like, how can I help you with your business? How can you get a little deeper with everyone? And I think that's the whole answer to life, right? The deeper we can get with each other, and even us as entrepreneurs, how can we share? How can we help? How can we learn? And yeah, I think the growth, the coaching, trial and error, but always knowing, okay, what's working, what isn't, getting advice, taking that next step, understanding, having a structure. I think learning, or I guess that's in me, I love building a structure for the business. What happens when, and we keep refining that for us and for the client, right? So there's many aspects, but I'd say overall, growing the business, knowing what isn't working, correcting it, and relationships, and getting coached. I'd say those are my three things. I think success is different for each of us. I know for me, it's family number one. We have a beautiful family, a happy family, a connected family, a healthy family. I'm blessed. We have a happy team, a successful team, a caring team. I get to choose in my business what I love to do most, right? And we live in Canada. I think we're all pretty lucky to be here, and we're eating and breathing and the sun shining, and right? We have so many opportunities that we have freedom and choice. I think that's success. Integrity, all the way, integrity. Happy people, us being happy, us helping clients be happy, us being happy with our colleagues, getting over little things quickly, having good mental health, right? Care for each other, care for the clients, right? Those are our values. Care, honesty, integrity, happiness. I would say number one is referrals. I like to reach out in real estate to the managers at our office because they already know maybe a couple good candidates that are thinking of joining a team. The managers likely would know, how motivated those individuals are or what their work ethic is like. So I think referrals even from clients, that say, hey, I've got this great girl that's, very energetic, and et cetera, et cetera. So I think referrals for me over the years, I've even have had agents from out of town respect my business that have sent agents my way that have moved from different cities saying, Cindy, I think they would be great on your team. So I had a few people search out our brand, the Cindy Cody team, and have searched out our brand for things we do and reviews and different things. So once you have a few individuals, I find that seem awesome, and I'm sure they are awesome anyhow, but related to real estate, then I like to do their personality tests next to make sure that that's aligned with our profession, right? And very, very, very important. I've hired a few wrong people, and not wrong people, but they, in my opinion, were in the wrong profession. Yeah. And then once we get them on board, if we hire people, I like to have the happy bus. So I like a team that respects each other, is happy. All our mindsets are similar to clients. We're all willing to help each other grow together. So that has to be a fit. And sometimes you don't know that till you have someone on board and, are working. Oh, Waterloo region is great. So establishing a business here, I can truthfully say to people, I love living here. It's clean, it's family orientated. It's sort of the downtown hubs are kind of becoming a mini Toronto, if you can say that. The transportation is fabulous now, and things seem to be just getting better and better. And there's still wonderful nooks, crannies, subdivisions all over that you don't have to live right central. But I think there's lots of good opportunities for sports, for the arts here, for traveling quickly back and forth to the GTA. Many, awesome restaurants, amenities, like anything you need is here. Support, great hospitals, right? But I find there's a really beautiful, healthy vibe to the KW region. That's easy. What inspires Cindy Cody? Do you know what inspires me? I love laughter. I love laughing. I love hearing other people laugh. I love making other people laugh. I'm kind of funny sometimes. I love seeing people happy. My family, the team, clients, strangers, other entrepreneurs. I love seeing people happy. I love making people happy, right? I love seeing people grow. I love seeing people be open to growth, right? I love people that when people ask questions because they have a thirst for knowledge. So, aspiring business owners, entrepreneurs, basically the three things again: ask others, sit down and have lunch or coffee with others, successful entrepreneurs in the business that you're considering, right? And maybe several people. Once you do your personality test, make sure that who you are as a human being, not who you think you are, but these personality tests that show so much, see if they relate to the industry that you want to jump into, right? And then align yourself with others, a good team, mentorship, company, whatever it is, align yourself with awesome people and an awesome support structure for growth, right? Yeah. One big goal we have for our team, our prices, our Kitchener-Waterloo prices here, not Toronto, Vancouver prices. We are currently in the top 50 teams in Canada for our size of team, which we're very honored. We would like to move that needle up to the top 10. So that's our team goal. Our other goal is always to have a happy, thriving bus of growth. But yeah, we have the Cindy Cody team and myself have a pristine brand in the KW region, very reputable. I'm very proud of that. And we care, right? And that is going to continue. And yeah, hopefully we can move that needle up too. So housing crisis is a big topic, and I'm not a politician or excellent at the topic, but I'll give you my 2 cents. We do need more homes, period. Any size, up, spread them out, spread them up, whatever needs to happen to make that happen. I find a lot of it probably is rules, regs, permits, because I believe there's space in many communities where building can happen. And I believe there's enough builders out there that don't mind building and making profit. The one thing that I heard is that like the workers, construction workers, and that, I believe there's a shortage, a huge shortage of that. So, if you cleared the road for rules, regs, zoning, all of that, then you had builders that actually would agree to purchase lands or purchase properties to, build on or change the size or what the current structure looks like. You still need that um, workforce to actually do the labor to make it happen. So, and again, I'm not sure, but what are the rules and regs again at bringing, or I don't know the answer for that, but I'd say that would be one place for the government to look. It's like, yeah, how can we double the workforce or whatever is needed, triple, whatever? Like, how can we do this, whether they're current Canadians or like, or not? Like, how do we make that happen? Because I find a lot of people say, how is the market, Cindy, in this housing crisis? How, when will this all, when are things going to be different? And we need more housing. So like in KW, if you have 10 buyers and 2 properties available, that's a crisis. Like, there's not enough property, right? So there actually has to be enough property. And I'm the one to help people sell and buy, so I'll leave that up to the experts. Yeah, so codygroup.ca is our website. Just remember Cindy Cody all the time. So it's sold at cindycody.ca. And our main number is 519-746-5136. But sold at cindycody.ca is pretty easy to remember. We want things sold, and it's Cindy Cody. So you should be able to find us there. We are all on Instagram, etc., and Facebook and all of that as well.